I've done it every week since the beginning of time.
I don't know with both.
Okay. All right. Apart from hot, how are we feeling? Right? Think we're more bendy than hot. Let's start with Charles. That's good. Mr. Reed, it's only has to be one sequence. Right. Start with your arms quite wide. So I've got my thumbs on the mat and all my fingers hanging off the mat. Right? Forehead. And if we get the forehead towards the floor-ish, use block if you want to. If you inhale, kind of, it's not very much, it's like 0.5 centimetre. Just kind of lift slightly forward. So my thumb's coming up the heels, and I'm using my fingers to kind of slightly drag forwards. Exhale, and then I use my hands to push back, pressing the hands back, pull the navel in, arms go straight. Inhale, slight bend in the elbow, kind of lift off, tiny bit. Exhale, press back. And try and flatten the back a little bit more. Inhale, tiny mutant turtle back, right? So slightly round your back. Exhale, flatten. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, flatten. And really pull the shoulder blades flat on the back. That's what. Inhale, round, let the shoulders kind of lift a little. Exhale, flatten. Keep flat, just walk the hands a little bit narrower, so they might both be on the mat now. And really try and straighten out, don't over straighten, but the arms are straight. We're using the fingers to push the weight back. So the arms are long, especially on the exhale, try and push the breath out all the way, navel sucks in, and compress closer to the floor. Inhale, expand. Exhale. Suck everything in. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, we're going to roll up toward fours. So I've still got child's knee shape, with toes together. From here, we can start to pull those shoulders back and arch the back. So I'm looking towards a bit. And sticking my arm in the air and then squeeze. You think what the shoulders are doing, try and pull them back. So concentrate on your mid back. Right, I haven't gone crazy, arch. Exhale, we're going to round. So push that mid back up, tuck your bum under and squeeze. Sit all the way back to the heels. Inhale, start to roll up. So I'm rounded on the way up. When I get to the top, I'm going to start to drag the shoulders back, stick your bum in the air. Sit, so mini arch, sit. And you might need to wiggle the shoulders to get your position. Right? Exhale. Start to round, tuck under, squeeze your bum, sit back. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale at the top. Pull those shoulder blades back. Good. Exhale round, tuck under with the bottom, sit all the way back. That's one. Roll up. Get to the top. Pull the shoulders back. One sits up, arch. Nice. You can have a rock forward a little bit as well. Start to press back, round, all the way back. Extended jump. Just hold it there, stretch out so you'll feel it through. Not the armpits so much, but here in the inside, like there. All right. Rather than natural armpit. Inhale, lift up to all fours. We're going to bring the knees in, hands back to all fours. So our tighter cat-cow, all right? Let's push that mid back up towards the ceiling. So use the fingers, use the heels of the hands, press that mid back up, tuck under with the bottom and squeeze. Inhale, then start to arch. So drag those shoulder blades back, You might need to do a wiggle to get them in position. Right? Stick your bum in the air, squeeze. Push through the shins. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Good. Round. And arch. Hold that. Hold it there. Hold it there. Keep pressing with the hands. And relax back to tabletop. We're going to stick the left leg out to the side. Left foot is on the floor, toes point forwards as best you can. I mean, if that hurts and it's a bit weird on the ankle, stick your toes out a bit, whatever you need to do. Right? So we're just trying to move this whole leg rather than worrying about dainty pointy toes. Right? So strengthen that leg up. So I'm squeezing that left leg, and then just sit back towards that right heel. Don't worry if you can't get all the way back. Right? So try not to kind of dump the weight there, so coming straight back up. Sorry then. So push into that shin. Don't go all the way back then, right? Just go halfway and up. You see what I mean? Halfway and up. So you're working this leg rather than worrying about sitting down. Yeah? Right, so squeeze up. Right, we'll do a few of these then if it's right. That's it. I'm just going to start. Maybe if it starts to loosen a little bit, you might be able to get your bum a bit lower. Right? Coming up. So push through this shin that's on the floor. Right? Nice tight left leg. Good. Okay, we're going to start to do a little roll. So as we sit back, we're going to lift the toes up. Toes back down, up we come. That's it, that's it. Keep that leg nice and tight. Good. I've totally lost count. It's more about the movement, just trying to get it going rather than doing. Okay, customer feedback. Oh, is it loosening a bit? Are we? No, no. That feels nice. Yeah.
Depends what you mean by loosening.
It's starting to get easier. You can
Sort of.
thumb a bit lower,
Yes.
and the
Yes.
leg. Is your calf coming a bit closer to the floor as you sit back? I'll take that as a no. All right, let's bring that knee. All right, we're going to do the other leg. Okay, so the right leg sticks out, foot on the floor. Right, so maybe if you start with the toes out, perhaps you finish with the toes pointing forwards. Yeah? All right, so small movement to start. Squeeze that right leg, sit back a little bit. Ooh, does it feel tight? Coming back up. Yeah. Sit back. So keep it squeezing, because that will help release it. Right, so as you drop in, sit back. A little bit, you can. So you're just trying to increase from where you started. All right. Now I'm going to do the rolling leg thing. Okay. So as you come back, you're going to lift those toes up. Keep pulling those toes back towards you. Keep that thigh nice and strong. Back up. Strong. Back. Toes up. Up. You're enjoying this. Up. Let's do two more. Up. Last one. Legs in the air. Not too bad. Okay, let's bring that knee back in. Bring that back. Big toes together. Let's sit back towards the heels. So don't come into child's yet. Drag the fingers back so you're sitting up. And then we're going to go wider with the knees. Right. Cat cow here. So side view. Right. Drag that chest forwards. Round. Drag the chest forwards. Pull the shoulders back. Round. Right. Keep going. Good. Just work on that chest. So mid back squeezes here. Pull the abdomen in. Exhale round. Navel in. Inhale. Lift back the shoulders. Good. 2 more. Round. Last one. Excellent. Now keep that chest up as you walk backwards forward. So it's more about getting the chest down than the head. Really use the strength of the shoulders as well to help you. Walk the floor, you might find that that helps. Inhale, lifting back up. Drag the hands back, knees come in. Sweat. Tuck the toes. Just rock backs and forwards on the balls of the feet. Good. Okay, next rock forwards. Just if your hands feel a little bit further forward, bring them back to the wrists or the shoulder. Keep the toes tucked. Pull the abdomen in, and we're going to lift those knees off the floor. Use your shoulders as well. So really push the floor away. Pull that navel in. Hold. Inhale, we're lifting up to tiptoes, hips up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, top of the foot just taps on the floor. Inhale, lift. And tap. Try not to open the right hip. So you're keeping your hips square, you're just lifting the leg. Does that make sense? More. So you end up in a nice straight through leg dog. Good. Okay. From there, bringing that knee into the chest. Keep it nice and tight. Roll forwards. If we can, step that foot between the hands. Back knee down on top. Hands on the front knee. Squeeze left bottom, sinking forwards. Good. Enough. And again, sink forward, squeezing the left bottom. Now, think about rather than the knee, think about pushing into the top of the foot. And release. One more of these. Sinking forwards. So think about left bottom squeezing. Press into that back foot rather than the knee. Can you feel it more in that leg? Hands down to the floor. Drag those hips back. Start to straighten the legs. So we might need to walk the fingers back. I want to try and lift the chest. So a little bend and straighten. And straighten. That's it. Good. So we're just working into back that way. Good. Good. Ooh, nearly straight now. One more. Let's try. Legs straight. Squeeze the thigh. Squeeze the thigh. Squeeze the thigh. Okay. Good. Fingers back in position. We'll sink the hips there. Lovely. Bring the hips back. Walk the fingers back. And we wiggle the foot. Just out to sort of pointing towards that top corner of the mat. So it's kind of against your right hand, but not right. So we're going to bend and go wonky sideways. Good. Pull the hips back. Try and straighten that leg. Sorry. And here, try and lift the chest. So come right onto the fingertips. If you need to walk them back, walk them back. Try and lift the chest. Squeeze your back. Right, see? 2. Pull the hips back. Now, if you start here, try and straighten up. And 3. Pull the hips back. Try and straighten up. Good. Bring that right hand on the inside now. We're going to wiggle the foot out a little bit wider. Sit. We're going to bend and go sideways. Good. And back. Nice. 2. And 3. Okay. Straight. Right. Out to the side. So I through the level with that knee. We're going to keep the fingers down to start with. 1. 2. Squeeze that left bottom. 3. All right, now we're going to lift up. And on the hip. So you're guiding the leg out. So you're not letting that knee collapse in. It's up here. Press. Good. 1. 2. 3. Right. We're going to come onto the heel. Use your hands if you need to. We're going to slide that leg out and sit down inside that left foot. If we can. Comfy. Stick your toes out if you prefer that with the ankle, or tuck in, whichever your ankle prefers. Right, so lift up. I'm squeezing this leg, I'm squeezing the inner leg, I'm squeezing the bum so that I can sit up nice and tall. All right, in the middle. We're going to do a twist. Right hand on the left knee, left fingers behind. Keep a bend in this back elbow so you can push up. All right, pull that left shoulder down. Squeeze that right leg, pull the toes towards you. All right, twist over that left shoulder. Keep that right leg super strong. Push it down, push it down, push it down. Face forwards. This right elbow is just going to nestle inside this right leg. Right, we're going to start to come over with that left arm. So let's do it a couple of times. We're just going to reach up, reach up, reach up. That might be enough here. Squeeze that right leg, push it down, push away with this top hand. Lift, lift, lift. Can you feel it down that left side? Let's come out. One, right, back in. Lift, 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 lift. Really flex that right foot. Maybe coming overhead a little bit further this time. Try and keep the arms straight. Work this left side bottom. And coming up. Do one more. Elbow. Give it a shove. Right, so we have that chest open with that elbow. Inhale, arm up, arm up, coming over. Maybe going for the foot this time. Good. So you want to be stretching out this left side. It doesn't matter where you reach to. Just really try and breathe into that left rib cage. Right. So maybe get into that foot. And we're going to open the chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale, arm up. Use your hands to lift that up and down. Rock forwards. Bring that right leg back in. Tuck the toes, just sit back towards the heels. Maybe having a little wiggle into those toes. Rock forward. Now, push with the hands to round the shoulders. All right, pull the abdomen in. Now hover the knees. So you're pushing back into the balls of the feet. Your shoulders are doing a lot of the work here. Claw at the floor, pull that navel in. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the hips up into down dog. Now lift that left leg up. Keep the hips square to the floor. Tap the top of the foot on the floor. Lift again. And tap. Lift again. This time knee to the chest, rolling forwards. So round the upper back, it gives you more room to get that foot through. Back knee down, one side. Good, hand. Squeeze right bottom, sinking forwards. So just get it going first. So we're just going to straighten a little bit and sink forwards. Straighten a little bit and sink forwards. Sit, straighten a little bit, fingers down now. So wherever you can reach. So it might be quite far back, all right? I want you to think about pulling those shoulders down, lifting the chest. So you are going to feel it in that left leg. Push your heel forwards to kind of get this to come up. So I'm pushing that way with the heel to lift the chest. Good. Excellent. Okay. Pressing forwards, squeeze right bottom, straighten up. Squeeze right bottom. Straighten up. Good. Two more. Straighten up. Straighten up. Good. Okay, let's lift up. We did right, so keep lifting the chest. Right, and then think top of the foot rather than knee. Relax. Do it again. Top of the foot rather than the knee. Almost like your knee's going to come off the floor. Relax, back in, top of the foot, top of the foot, top of the foot. and back we come. We're going to wiggle the foot to that top left corner. So I'm going to bring my hands forward. You can keep them back here if you want. All right. That's it. So really pull the hips back. I'm trying to slack. My back's not arching, but I'm trying to stick my bum in the air. All right. And then we feel it down the back of that leg. All right. And we're going to sink. Oh, so slightly off to the side. So get the knee to come out. That's it. Yeah. Coming back. You can even keep your hand on that knee if you want, if you feel like your hand's in the way. 2, 3. Good. Hold it there. Squeeze. And pull back. Hand on the inside now. We're going to wiggle off the mat. All right. So we're going slightly more sideways. 1. So try and get into it and then squeeze right side. Pulling back. 2. Squeeze. Back. 3. Squeeze. And back. Good. Try and lift that chest. Right. Bend a little bit. Bring the foot round so we're more straight across. It doesn't have to be like, I'm not getting used to it like that. Right. So we'll start with the fingers down. Okay. We're going side, up, side, up. Don't forget about the right thigh. So as I come over, squeeze it. I'm squeezing my right foot palm here. Okay. Do one more of those. All right. Let's come up. So we're doing it. Kosaki. All right, coming up to the side. Get your hand to help you get that out movement. Yeah. 2, 3. Now squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay, good. Come onto the heel. Start walking out with that leg. We're going to sit down inside that right foot. Okay, so get yourself comfy. All right, then we're going to squeeze. And squeeze it. All right, squeezing the butt so that I can sit up. All right, we're going to come into our twist. Left hand on that right knee. So I'm bending that back elbow. All right, I'm not kind of doing this. I'm going to bend the elbow and then I'm going to pull it round so that I can pull this right shoulder blade down. Yeah. All right, now twist. Use your fingers on that right knee to help drag you round. Super squeeze that left leg. Push it into the floor. Push it into the floor. Push it into the floor. Now face forwards. Okay, left elbow. It's going to come down. So I want you to use this so that you can open the chest. Right? So I'm using it to lever the chest open. Okay? We're just going to bring that arm up towards the ceiling first off. So keep reaching, open up towards the ceiling so that you can feel it down that right side of the chest. And let's take a breather, come on. So, elbow back in. So, shove, open, arm up. So reach first, then over. So I'm not going for the foot yet, I'm just reaching. And coming back up. So the stronger you can have this leg, the more your chest is going to come over. All right, because if this is limp, this has got to do much more work. So if you use your leg for the strength, then this bit can kind of do it. Elbow, open the chest. All right, right arm up and over. Now just reach, don't go for the foot, just reach. Maybe then it'll catch the foot. All right, so you might lose the chest a little bit when you hold the foot. You can roll into it. Hold it there, keep bringing it down that right side. So I'm pushing my left hip to the floor. Inhale, coming up. Did that help with the stronger leg coming over? Fingers down, lifting up, hands forwards, onto the toes on that left side. Just bring that left knee back into all fours. Drag those shoulder blades down the back. All right, so wiggle them down. Okay. Inhale, push through the tops of the feet and the shins. Claw, drag forward. Use your index finger to really push into the floor, and you'll feel it helps you in the chest beats. Exhale, round. Big toes together, extend the chest. Remember the breath. So inhale, try and expand, belly expands. Exhale, and pressing down to the floor. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, roll forwards. Exhale, tuck the toes. We're going to lift into our down dog. I need to adjust your feet. How are we doing with heels towards the floor? So come up to tiptoes, lift the hips higher, and then push the heels closer to the floor. We don't have to come all the way down, but we're trying to lengthen through the back of the leg. So try and push it a little bit. I mean, right up to the tiptoe, back to the heel. Okay, right leg up, 3-leg dog. We're going to bend that leg into scorpion tail. Now lift that right knee into the air, lift the right hip into the air, press more with that right hand. Exhale, we're going to bring that knee into the chest, roll forwards, and we're coming into pigeon. So you want that right shin to come forwards. Right. Knee really should be wider than the hip to get into that. That's it. So might have to manhandle it round a little bit, right? So you can even hold that foot, okay? And then I'm going to walk back with the left leg a bit. So if it feels weird, just you need to hold the foot right-handed. It's not good, right? So if you're pushing, I'm pushing the whole right shin, so you can feel it more in that right butt here, right? So I'm going to keep my hand on that foot. Quite high up at the minute. I'm going to roll left hip forwards and down and squeeze my left bum. Is everybody's knee all right in this, yeah? You can always flex the foot a bit more if your knee starts to feel a bit. So roll to the right, roll to the left and flat. Roll to the right, roll to the left and flat. Listen off, to the left and flat. Now let's let go of the foot, side to side. Tuck the back toe, see if you can move that knee further back. Okay, to the right, to the left and flat. Right, left and flat. Right, left. Let's do a bit of chest movement. So wideish hands, think shoulders, drag them back. Squeeze left bottom and push forwards with this hip this way. Right, so you're pushing that forward there. That's it. Relax off a bit, maybe lean to the right a bit. Right, rounding. Now I'm going to actively push. So I'm going to lean to the left, I'm going to squeeze left bottom and push forwards and lift the chest. Good, one more of these. To the right, to the left and push. Nice. Okay, slightly relax, tuck the toe. Can you walk your left knee back anymore? Does it feel like this right thigh or right bottom is closer to the floor now? No. Lift the chest. We're going to exhale. Now, it's really easy to let go with the left bottom when you come forward. But try and squeeze. So you might even sort of, you're not scrunching your toes, but I'm kind of squeezing my toes together to help me keep that left bottom engaged. Don't have it onto the floor. Inhale back up. Does that help with the scrunchy toe thing? So I'm kind of squeezing them together like this rather than, I'm not doing that because you get cramp. Kind of squeeze them together and squeeze your butt. Right? Forwards and up. Good. One more of these. Squeeze, forwards and up. Really nice. Hands back, either side of that right knee. We're going to tuck the back toe. We're going to lift that back knee off the floor. So super strong left leg. We're going to lift up and step that right leg back. Knees down to the floor. Let's just sit back towards the heels. Do you need to give that leg a little wiggle? Is that all right? So into wide knees. Good. Right, so we're going to come into a twist again. So go as wide as you kind of dare. All right. I want you to think about tilting that pelvis forwards. Left hand to that right knee. Fingers behind. Keeping my back elbow bent. Inhale. Use the back fingers. So push into the back fingers and drag that right shoulder blade down. Squeeze, especially your left leg, and you twist. Excellent. Look forwards. Relax this leg. So we're going to do it twice more. In position, lift, drag that shoulder down, squeeze left leg as you twist. Look forwards. So it's almost rolling up like this when I twist, and then it's coming back down when I face forwards. That's what. Roll, twist, face forwards. Can we shift the weight so that we're on that right heel and we extend that left leg out? Is this too uncomfortable? Or not? Not too bad. It's all right. Super strong left leg. Pull those toes back. Twist. Hideous. You're all right on the block. Okay. Lift. Twist. So I'm pushing my left hip back. So I was trying to sit that left bottom down. It's floating. Okay. Face forwards. Lift. So I'm twisting. And then I'm trying to push as much of that left leg and rolling it forwards. Does that make sense? You want to have a quick look because it's only subtle. So I'm lifting up, I'm twisting, and then I'm rolling this forward a little bit. It's like a centimetre. Do one more. Yeah, nice. Okay, and back with that. Let me bring that leg back in. We need a little break. Okay. Are we all right sitting down again? So we're going to go the other way. Right hand, left knee. Left fingers behind. I'm keeping that elbow a little bit bent so that I can access. If I straighten up, I feel like it's too much in the chest. So if I bend the elbow a bit, I can access that shoulder blade more. All right. I'm going to twist. I'm going to squeeze that right thigh. Feel the stretch in that inside right leg. Look forwards. So as I twist round, I'm pushing this leg this way. Yeah? 2. Let's go. Face forwards. That's 1. And forwards. Okay. Fingers either side of this left leg. I'm going to shift the weight to that left leg so that I can pull this leg out. All right. Okay. Right hand, left knee. Left fingers behind. So think, right leg, right leg, right leg. All right, lift up, twist. Now push more of that right leg to the floor. Push it. I'm rolling it to do that. Look forwards. Lift, twist, press. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Look forwards. All right, good crap. All right, last one. Twist, press, 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 and look forwards. Hands either side of that left leg, so you can pull that leg back in. It's a bit sweaty. Hands forward, legs back in. So, right leg, we're going to extend that leg out behind, top of the foot is on the floor, round the upper back, so I'm really pressing into the hands to protract the shoulders. The shoulder blades coming around the edges. I'm going to lift that right leg and flex the foot. I'm going to swing it so it comes to the outside of that right hand. Good. Fingers are down, so I'm going to pull those shoulder blades back. I'm going to bend that leg and come onto the foot. So you might have gone a tiny bit wide there. So pull it back in a bit. If anything, you might need to pull the foot a bit closer. Is that your ankle again?
Yes. It's got to go down the stairs that time.
Try and lift the chest. All right. So I'm right on the tips of the fingertips and I'm pulling the shoulders back and sink forwards and squeeze that left bottom. Pull back a bit and do it again. Squeeze, pull back a bit, squeeze and press down. Pull back a bit, squeeze and press down. Now this is where you might need to wiggle the foot like a little bit closer. Let's bring that right hand onto that leg. I want you to, obviously, you're going to feel it in this right leg. but I want you to focus more on your left bottom now. So one hand on the knee, onto that left bottom squeezes and pushes down. Relax off, push down. Relax off, push down. Good, good. Try and lift the chest now. When we release that hand on the inside, we're going to make a nice big circle and see if we can catch that back leg. Okay, I'm looking out to the right side first. Super squeeze left leg, super squeeze left leg. Now twist it up forwards. Good. Push into the side of this front foot. Lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest. And comes back. All hips back here. Now I want you to wiggle the foot a bit more into the middle. Bend. And we're going to see if you can wiggle that right arm underneath. Let's tap the back toes and lift that back leg off the floor. So we're going to rock forwards onto the right toes. Left toes, right toes. Rock back, right heel on the floor. Rock forwards, right heel on the floor. Rock forwards, right heel on the floor. Drop the back knee on top of the toe. How are we feeling here? Hideous or not too bad? I want to draw the hips back. Rock forwards. Draw the hips back and rock forwards. Draw the hips back. So each time we're just working on forearms, a tiny bit closer towards the floor. Super squeeze, so you're going to really feel it in the outside of that right leg. Yeah, keep going. How are we getting on? Not too bad. Good. Right. So aiming to get that front leg a bit straighter. Forearms down. Let's lift the toes up now as we come back. Good. Yes. Okay. Let's release that hand and straighten that leg up. Does it feel like you can move that leg a little bit more now? Or was that just hideous? Hands flat. So I'm pulling them right back and much more square. Wrists are under the shoulders. I'm going to push the floor away, press into that left shin so we can lift this right leg and bring it all the way back to the floor. Move the hands back into normal cat-cow position. Inhale, arch. Exhale, bend. Back to tabletop. Left leg out behind, top of the foot on the floor. We're going to lift that leg, flex the foot, turn the hip out. We're going to swing that leg all the way forward to the outside of that left hand. So if you can get here, just give it a helping hand into the middle. Draw those hips back and lift the chest. So trying to get that leg straight. You bend that leg and start to drop forwards a little bit. Concentrate more on the right bottom now. Straighten up. Right bottom. Straighten up. Right bottom squeezes and push that hip forward. Good. Okay. Pull back. Now you might want to tighten up a bit, so I'm going to pull my heel closer and in. Like this way. Right. Okay. Concentrate more on right side. So we're dropping forwards. And we're trying to lift away from the floor. Super squeeze that right leg. Super squeeze the right leg. Good. Pull the hips back. Again. Good. Pull back. And sit. Nice. Okay. So right fingers either here. I have to bend my hands into. So we're supporting the weight on this right arm. Okay. Oh, we did that, didn't we? Sorry. We're going to release with this left hand. Left arm's going to circle. We're going to catch that back leg. I'm going to look out to the left side first. Just hold it there. Super squeeze that right leg, right hip. Now look forwards. Good. Maybe lifting the gaze. Circle that arm. Pull the hips back. Bring that leg more into the. So it's facing forwards. It's not perfectly in line. Slightly out to the side, so we can get the shoulder. All right. Going to bend the leg. We're going to reach down. Bring that shoulder underneath. Hands up. Tuck the back toe. Lift that back leg off the floor. We're going to rock forwards onto those left tiptoes, right tiptoes. Rock back, left heel down. Rock forwards, back. Rock forwards and back. Drop that back knee, release the toes. All right, so sink forwards. Now we're going to pull back. Sink forwards, pull back. So you're working on the outside of that right leg, getting the forearms closer to the floor. One more. Now, as we come back, we're going to lift the toes into the air. Good. And one more of those. Yes. Right, lean forwards, release the arm from onto the leg. Good. Wiggle the foot slightly wider, get the hands solid on the wrist, under the shoulder. Push that floor away. Pull the hips back. We're going to swing that leg back forward force. Big toes together, sit back towards the heels, extend your child. Both those fingers forward. Roll forwards, tuck the toes, down dog. Left leg up, three legged up. We're going to bend that leg and lift that knee into the air. Hold it there, press more with the left hand. Close, left shin is coming forwards. Round picture this. So you might land, move my knee, and hold this foot, and then wiggle that right leg back. So I'm not all the way down. First up, my bum is in the air. Good. It's off the floor. All right. Right. Just going to lean to the left a bit, and then I'm going to clap, right hip, push it forward, squeeze your bum. Lean to the left a little bit. Forwards. Left. Forwards. Official, just your hips and lean. Left. Forwards. Okay. Super strong, super strong. Can you tuck the toe? Move that right knee back. A little bit more. So we're just stretching out that left side a little bit more. To the left. Right side clamps. To the left. Right side clamps. Left. Right. Tuck the back toe. See if we've got any more room. Is any more of this left leg on the floor? Knees down. Wheel shoulder blades back. Super squeeze left side. Scrunch the toes. And reach with the chest. Inhale, lift. Reach with the chest. Super strong back leg. Lift. And again. Lift. Good. Hands are going to be flat. Tuck the back toe. Lift the back leg off the floor. Stepping back into our down dog to start with. So just stretch the leg out and then bring those knees to the floor. Extended child. Then press the weight back and down. Inhale, we're going to rock forward so we can tuck the toes and work back into our squat shape. So I'm quite tight, the feet are really narrow at the minute, right? Can we just rock back, get the heels towards the floor, and then rock forwards? Is this happening? No. This will help work on the heels. Stretching out the backs of them. Right. Rock forwards. Open the hands, we're going to lift up a little bit so we can separate the feet. Then we're going to come back into our squat. Right, so we're going to come up and then lower back in. So use your elbows on the inside of those legs. Right, up. You don't have to straighten the legs if they're not going to go straight that easy. Right, and in. Want to hold it there now. Let's bring the hands together. Come higher up with your elbows, so you're right near the top of the knee. Right, if you can. So lift that chest. Try and go wider with your feet. You might be able to get your feet down. All right. Squeeze that outer hip. Lift the chest. Squeeze your back. Good. Hands down. Lift the hips. We're going to go slightly wider with the feet. So not just the toes stick out more. I want to move your heels. So you're in a wider squat shape. Right. So it's kind of like tiny goddess, right, on the floor. So we're going to bend, so it might feel super wide now, right? Feel too wide? Not too bad. Use your elbows, squeeze that outer hip, hands together, try and drop that. Yes, nice. You feel it right in the hip, right in the hip, right in the hip. Good. Okay, hands down, lift up. We're going to come to sit down now. Right, being very pleased here. So, use the hands, right forwards, or behind to come and sit. So, we've been working on our outer hip rotation. Right, let's come wide with glutes. Feeling not too bad? Better than normal? Excellent. All right, so fingers in the middle. It's very sticky. Funky.
Just smells of
Shame.
just
Yeah.
that training.
A week of training and yes, we
You're gonna get something we say.
Okay. Right. Little rolls. So I'm trying to roll my legs in and out. Right. So I'm moving forward a little bit and I'm rolling forward. I'm moving back a little bit so you can actually help the legs. Right. And keep flexing the feet. I'm rolling. So if it starts to feel like in the knee, hold more thigh. Right. Because you want this bit to do the rolling, not from here. See what I mean? So right top of the leg. Good. Ooh, got some movement there. Right, okay. We're going to look over that right leg. Now, the left bottom, we'll want to start lifting up, right? Try and keep it down. Do that by super squeezing left side, right? We're going to look over this right leg. I want you to have that left hand past the leg so you can drag your chest around a little bit. So you're facing right over that leg. I mean, we can get there in stages. So if you sort of here, don't worry too much, but eventually you want to kind of like swing out a bit. Does that make sense? Right, so left hand on that leg, super strong right leg, and then don't forget about this side. So squeeze and push down, right? Hands on that leg. I want you to keep that chest up as you start to come down. So slide forwards a bit, curse, and then lift the chest. Right? Super strong right leg, super strong right leg, super strong right leg. Push it down into the floor. Right, hands forwards a little. Lift the chest. Super strong leg. Pull that chest forwards. Maybe reaching over that leg a tiny bit more. Maybe go for the foot eventually. Keep lifting that chest. Down with the abdomen. Lift with the chest. Down with the abdomen. Can you see what I mean about coming over that right leg? We've got to twist a little bit to get in. Good, that'll do, because it's pretty hideous. All right, do you see what I mean? So we're not doing this towards the leg. I'm trying to pull forwards, all right? So, other side. Are you in the door? You just turn it on.
Changing room. Not what.
There's nothing like a good
Right.
boss.
Okay.
Thank you. And pass the leg. Lift the chest. So a bit like when we were doing the foot in and we did the handy reachy. So I'm looking forwards, I'm pulling. Yeah, do you see? Now make sure it doesn't tweak your right knee. All right, super strong right leg, hand on there. Okay, so hand, hand. Now lift the chest, super strong legs, abdomen closer, lift your chest. Good. So if this is where you can kind of move, then keep your hands here. If you go down a bit and you think, oh, mother, all right, come back a bit, all right? Keep trying it, go, yeah, and then come back a bit, right? So super strong leg. Maybe the hands come forwards a bit. Super strong legs. And then maybe the chest sort of wandering towards the middle. Try and pull it over that leg a bit more. Nice, let's come out. How's that?
Good on one side.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's also right. So we're coming in the middle, right? So same kind of thing. So I'm going to round a little bit. Now I'm going to rock forward. So the legs do a tiny little roll. So as I bring the chest forward, your legs are going that way. All right. So I'm trying to pull forwards with the chest. Okay, you might stop, right? And think, am I starting to run my back a bit? Am I loosening up a bit? Right? So I'm going to drag those shoulders down and make mid-back do the work. Right? So I'm reaching. Maybe get those forearms down, maybe not. Super squeeze the legs, super squeeze the legs. So I'm going to hold this, hold this, hold this. Okay, now. Leave the chest. You come down. The chest a bit, so I'm hovering, right? Dry, use your fingertips. Down. Keep the chest. This direction. Maybe reach those arms forwards. Good. And hold the backs of the legs. So you're going to get them to. That's it. That's it. Right arm inside this leg. So you can leave this elbow where it is and have like kind of strong hand, or we can go for a foot. So I'm using that elbow to press out with that leg. So I'm going to start to straighten that arm, all right, as we come round. Left arm. We're doing the bedazzling, all right? So, all right, so left arm reaches up and round. Can we touch the floor behind? Up and circle. Oh, maybe even that's a pretty here. Up and round. Up and circle. Up and round. Good. Now, back. Next one. We're going to get the fingers down if we can. Lovely. Push. So bent elbow. Lift the chest. Twist here. Press those legs wider. Looks really attractive. This is like OnlyFans front. All right. Keep stretching that back. Keep stretching the back. So I'm sitting up, head's going towards the ceiling, towards the ceiling, towards the ceiling. Push with that right arm. And back. I don't know why I did that weird voice thing there. Okay. Let's lengthen the left leg. It's never ending this, is it? Sorry. And we're going to see if we can take a little bind. Right arms move underneath. We'll see if we can. So, elbow, get as low as you can so that you can get more arm underneath. Don't worry if you can't take a bind, right? Bend your leg a bit more so you've got more. Yeah. Right, do the best you can. So I'm going to clamp my hands together. So can you see I'm rounding here? Now I want to open the chest like we just did with the arm thing there. I'm going to lean back a bit, so I'm coming onto that left bottom. I'm going to wiggle this right foot in. Extend the leg. Good. How's that?
I'm not going to try. That's so hard.
Okay. Don't do that then.
I've already done it.
Right. Right, so let's do the other side. Was that hideous or did you get a leg up?
Yeah.
Right.
Right,
Excellent.
my leg. I don't find it that
Just work at straightening the leg.
difficult.
Yeah.
I can never really straighten.
Okay.
I was born with something.
Let's try left side. Left shoulder in. So do you remember you can have this elbow bent or we can go pretty hat. Leg on, whatever. Yeah? So I'm lengthening, 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 and opening the chest. Right hand is sort of coming here. Now we're going to open up. Fingertips towards the floor. Circle. Back. And again. Up. And back. Good. And back. And fingertips down. Now bend the elbow a little bit at the back. Push. Lift. Twist here. Twist. Lift the chest. Lift the chest. Lift the chest. Open. 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 And forwards. Nice. It's quite nice that one. Yeah. Can you access that? You feel like that's quite okay. It's this bit that's serious. All right. So you can pull the foot in a bit as well. Give yourself a bit more shopping like room. Okay. Arm underneath. Maybe take the back and straighten that right leg. We're going to shift the weight so that we're coming onto that right bottom. So I'm just going to float this left foot off the floor. All right. Maybe straighten this leg. Good. And down, release. How is it that side?
That's the bad side.
I thought the other side was
I didn't want to make it the bad side.
Okay.
The bad side is not.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. You all look very pleased with yourselves. Right, shoulder the feet together. Now, I start, it is going to finish. Try and lift up. Now, super squeeze the outside hip and press those legs out. There. I've got one leg that likes it, one leg that doesn't. So I'm really concentrate on pushing the right leg down because it won't go. Right. There we go. It looks good for you. Not too bad. It's improved a bit. Right, so okay. Release. Now we're gonna hold feet. So I kind of go for toe. You want to try and not do this forwards. You want to try and pull those shoulders back. Get those, so you might even drag them in a bit more. Get the legs going. Lean forwards a little bit. Press the legs out a bit. Lift the chest a bit more. Lean forwards. So it's kind of like 3 parts. Lift, push, chest. Lift, push, chest. Lift, push, chest. Yeah? So you're just doing a little tiny, you might not even move. Right, don't worry about it. Okay, lovely. I've finished. All right. Oh, I'll lie down. Yeah. Yes. Have a little wiggle, get yourself comfortable. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now start with the body rotation. So as quickly as possible, just jump through different parts of the body as I mentioned. Start on the right side. And you start with the right hand thumb. Second finger, third finger, fourth, little finger, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right waist, right hip, right thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, big toe, all of the toes. And wear the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left waist, left hip, left thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, big toe, all of the toes. Now to the back. You wear the right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right bottom, left bottom, the spine, whole back together. Now go to the crown of the head, forehead, temples, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eye, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, bottom, spine, shoulder blades, whole of the front, abdomen, chest, whole of the back and the front together, whole of the head, whole body together. Let's become aware of the body line, the floor. Visualize that image in your mind. Breath, feel the flow in and out. Try not to take over the breathing, let the body do it for you. Now shift your attention to the chest. Chest rises and falls slightly with every breath. Throat. Let the breath in and out of the throat. Into the nostrils. Let the breath move in and out of the nostrils. Feel the breath moving up and down the passage between the navel and the throat. As you breathe in, it rises from the navel up to the throat. As you breathe out, it descends from your throat to the navel. Just become completely aware of respiration. Navel to throat, throat to navel. Full mind outside the door of the breathing. Nostrils, aware of the natural breath. The body's lying relaxed on the floor. Just the awareness of the whole body, right from the top of the head down to the tips of the toes. Aware of the floor, where the body touches the floor, the head, shoulder blades. That's the arms. Bottom. That's the legs. Heels. It's in the room. Ceiling, the walls. Visualizing your body lying on the floor. Starting to bring a bit more movement back into the body. So you might start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Take over the breathing a little bit more. And slowly bring the legs together. Arms up and over. Stretch. And at a time, knees into the chest. Feels nice in the back. And rolling over to that right side. And use that left hand to help press up. Not facilitated. Just rest the hands wherever it feels comfortable. So it might just be in the lap, or it might just have your hands on the knees. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let the shoulders drop. One more let's inhale. Exhale. Sorry, I didn't know when to stop then. No, no ending. It's not quite dull looking, isn't it?
It's a bit fun, but it's okay, but it's good that I know.
Oh,
I did say I'm short.
so it's still supposed to be mega hot. What, mega hot and
Yeah, really hot.
Also, that's
Saturday,
also-
33.
I
Today,
guess if the sun is shining, it's content.
yeah, breaks down into some.